really didn't make a difference, did it? Ooh. All right. I really have a lot of work to do, but I want to put my face on. What a fun weekend. I went out with a friend on Friday night. Last minute we decided to go out, get out on the town. We ran into a friend from high school and just had a lot of fun. I haven't been out like that since, I don't know, so long. So it was very fun. And then Cora was sick again, so didn't do too much crazy stuff. She missed dance class, rehearsal, whatever. Saturday. Like, what else? Oh, I got my hair done. I didn't really do it today, but there it is. There's my new hair color. I like it. I don't know. It's like, it looks a little lighter overall, right? It's like a little different tone. It was getting kind of brassy, so I asked her to do it less warm undertone, so it's kind of more of a neutral. So how do you like it? How do you like it? I think the highlights look pretty good. She's really good at blending. So it should grow in, and I shouldn't have to like do too much to it for like another 6 months or so, which is fun. I'm gonna put, I want to get some Shiseido wrinkle smoothing stuff. How was your weekend? What did you all do? By the way, if you're interested, email me. My daughter is selling Girl Scout cookies. I know a lot of people love Girl Scout cookies, and I've had people ask me, when is Cora selling Girl Scout cookies? That know she's in Girl Scouts. So if you were one of them, I don't remember everyone who asked, but email me or comment. Oh, Julie, you're on here. Hello. Oh, how are you? How exciting. I actually was not going to come on here today because I have so much work to do. I kind of got behind on like a course I'm taking and just life because we have been so sick back to back for weeks. And I thought Cora was getting better, and then she got sick like a day later. You were a leader for 10 years? I don't know if I knew that. Yeah, I was a leader, and then COVID hit. I just had started leading. Then COVID hit. You're snowed in? Oh my gosh, that's right. There's a lot of crazy ice storms. Is it ice or snow for you? A lot of weather going on around the country. We are lucky. It's back to being a little colder, but it's still going to be like 49 degrees today, which is cool. I'll take it. Snow on ice. Oh gosh, yeah, just stay inside, right? Just stay inside and pretend it's not there. That's what I do. And I'm like, my husband will take care of it. I love it. That's one thing about when you have a kid. You can be like, oh, I'm going to play with Cora in the snow while you shovel. I don't miss living alone where I had to shovel everything myself. I mean, not that it's horrible, but it's kind of tiring. But if I was dating someone at the time, I'd be like, oh, why don't we stay at my house? Then you can shovel for me. Just kidding. So see, Julie, I got my hair done. It's not like that different, but it is different. You have 3 horses. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of horses. What do I want to wear on my face today? I think I'll mix my Glossier. I've been liking that little combo. Actually, I've never done this. I'm gonna do, you like it? Awesome. I'm gonna mix my Glossier and my, whatchamacallit, It Cosmetics. So this stuff is so liquidy. On its own, it basically does nothing. And the color's like a little light for my face. This is, I think, a touch dark. So we're gonna mix them and see how that goes. Shall we? See, there we go. Oh, that seems kind of liquidy too. I don't remember it being that liquidy. Maybe it melted. So let's see how this goes. I am so excited though that spring is around the corner. Oh, so excited. Be able to go outside more. And then this summer, I'm so excited for the pool. So I've been getting some more clients for my podcast, which is cool. And I have a brand new one I just talked to today. She is signing up. So the schedule is getting more booked. I'm like, how's this gonna work in the summer when I'm home with Cora? I mean, I had some clients last year, but I like barely did any work and like not let go of some clients, but some of their clients ended and I didn't try to get more clients because it was summer. And now it's like, well, might not have a choice, so might have to put her in some more camps. 3 weeks till we change the clocks. Thank goodness. When it is dark, I mean, now it's getting a little better, like, because it's getting lighter earlier still, but it's like, man, in those winter months when it's like 5 o'clock and dark, it's so depressing. So depressing. No, I hate it. Yeah, I'm definitely a... There's jingle bells for you. Maybelline Instant Age Rewinder. Most people know about this little guy. I'm going to use that today. Yeah, it's just depressing when it's like so dark. When you like, I remember I used to like get out of work and it would be dark. I'm like, this is horrible. I've been counting too. I also have been like making it in my head, like in January, I'm like, oh, spring's right around the corner. And I just keep saying that. And it actually has helped. I know it sounds crazy, but I promise it helps. It's like, it's mindset. I'm like, oh yeah, it's so soon. It's so soon. And time is flying. So maybe it's working. Same when you get out of work and it's dark, or like even when I was in school, I remember in college, because like in high school, you know, you get out at like 2 o'clock or whatever. In college, I had classes that, I remember there was one class, I got out at 4:30 or 4:45. And at one point it was like getting dark when I came out. And I was like, this is the worst thing ever. I haven't used this Wonder Stick. This is NYX in a while. NYX Wonder Stick. Let's do. Doot. Where else we want? I don't know. A little bit there. There we go. What's on the side of that? I don't know what got in there. Ew. Ew, it's like, what is that? It's like actually, I thought it was like a plastic thing stuck on there. It is like something, I can't, that's going away. I can't deal with, if I don't know what you are or why you're there, I don't know if you're mold, you're going. Now I have moldy stuff on my face. Just kidding, it wasn't in the spot that I used, but that was weird. It might be moldy. I don't know. Maybe moisture got in there somehow. Chisel that face. Really basically did a little bit. Do that. What else we got? So what did you do this weekend? How are your babes? I don't want to say names or anything because it's public, so. But how's your gal? How's she doing in school this year? All right, I'm gonna do Benefit Rockateur. So yeah, I went out this weekend. We ran into a high school friend. I wouldn't even call him a friend. He's like a guy we knew in high school. I was not friends with him. He was like 2 years above, football guy. Seemed nice enough, whatever. But my friend and I are both extroverts, so you know, we always talk to people when we go out. We make friends. We were like besties with the bartenders and him by the end of the evening. And we had fun. It was good to get out. I'm going to use this for my powder. So it was just nice to get out. My husband is an introvert who does not like going out. So he was like, have fun. And he just worked on his music. We're working on a song, but we're almost at the end. But there is a falsetto. I don't know if I told you this. There's a falsetto. I cannot. It is so hard. Like, I literally asked him to, I'm like, you try. He couldn't do it either. It's so hard. I'll tell you guys. It's Bird Set Free. You know that song? In myself, and if I ever live for me, da like a bird set free. Oh, 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 oh. That part is way harder than I thought. So I might try to have Cora do it because I really want to do the song. Let's use the cutest woodest while we're still in winter. This is the palette. Let's do some pink. Let's see. Let's just see what happens. I lost my bigger eyeshadow brush. I wonder if I put it in my makeup bag. I brought a little bag of makeup with me on the weekend. This is tiny. I need a bigger brush. Oh no. Oh, here it is. Yay. Daughter and T recently moved back. That's so awesome. Oh, good. Oh, wow. I'm so glad to hear that. I was a little worried about the NARC situation because they're so good at what they do, right? So it's like, it's scary. If you get back in the grips of one, it's just so hard to get back out. So I'm like so glad to hear that. You know, of course I am. I know. I sure do know. I'm just gonna. All right, then we're gonna do this, and then they'll do the pink. We'll do this on the whole lid, and then pink on like the inner corner. There we go. He tries. I'm sure he does. That's why you just gotta cut them off completely. Like, it is the only way to truly have peace. If you're able to, just totally cut them the fuck out. Sorry about the cursing, but easier said than done, I get it, but when you get to where I am, it just is like, oh, I wish I could just shake people in and move them quickly through, which is what I do with my coaching, right? And use this pretty pink color that just kind of accelerates and like helps you get through the mindset or the guilt. Yes, say friends, they use that. Like, oh, we're just friends, or okay, well, you don't have to come back to me, but, you know, we have this special bond, and you're so special. And, like, they'll manipulate the hell out of you. And essentially, their goal, obviously, is to actually get you back, even if you're not, like, romantic. It's, like, back to a point where they have control. At the end of the day, weasels, yeah, they are. At the end of the day, for a narc, all it is about having control. Like, they need their victim. They need their puppet. Yep, control. Like I always tell my clients, the 2 questions you ask are when they like contact you. They're either checking to see if they still have control or trying to get control. Like, it's always about control. You think, oh, they're just checking in because they care. And, like, that's the hard part, is realizing it's not about you. They can, like, twist it to make it feel like they care. And they're, you know, they're sorry or they're worried about you. No. It's all, do I still have control of this person? Like, if you left them already, right? Like, excuse me. Or if you've kind of distanced or whatever, even if you haven't disconnected fully, like, it's like all comes down to control. And if they don't have it, when they test, then they'll try to regain it. And that will be a hideous pattern. There we go. This is my Better Than Sex. So they give you, wait, I think it was, maybe it was 5 of these. Okay, so maybe there's more than I thought, because I'm like, that's not enough. They say it's for like a whole year. But I feel like it's not, because the tube, I use a lot of mascara though. Maybe if I settled down a little bit, I could actually, it would last longer, but I like thick lashes. So, I guess if I have to buy an extra to last me the year, I will. I don't know. Everyone dropped off at once, so usually that means there's a glitch and there's actually still people here. So I don't know if you're here. You can say hi if you are. It says 0, but now it looks like People are coming back, so I don't know. Sometimes it says no one's there and people are talking, so that can't be true. So anyway, yes. If you haven't listened to my podcast, which is for people who are looking to find peace and freedom after abuse, it is called But Still She Thrives. It's on Apple, it's on all the jams. I feel like we're doing a little highlight today. Let's do a little Becca. And then I really gotta get to work. This is Becca Champagne Pop. I know a lot about this stuff. I know it. I lived it, and then I studied the ever-loving life out of it. I wish I could, like, have a degree, because I feel like, I mean, not for whatever, I feel like I know more than a lot of even therapists. And, you know, they would probably hate me for saying that, but there are some I'm sure that do, but there are so many that just read, 3 sentences about a narcissist, and people, they don't like to label narcissists, they don't like to overuse the word, which I get, but also I feel like we can, as a society, be dismissive of people who actually are victims of narcissists, where they're just kind of dismissed when it's like they really are dealing with a narcissist. So I feel like not everyone, you like the skinny ones? Oh, like, trying to think of a skinny one. I can't even think of one offhand. What's one of your favorites? Oh, I'm gonna use this. This matches I'm wearing my little flannel. I usually just wear flannels, I find, in the fall. I was like, why don't I wear this? It's cute, it's a pretty color. And this, hold on, I'm gonna wipe this. Okay, this color. Oh, my podcasts are awesome, thank you. Thank you so much. This is Clinique Chubby Stick in Chunkiest Chili. One of my favorites. It didn't really match the lip liner, but it's kind of a springier version of it, right? With that pinkish eye. There we go. I feel like my blush could use a little more up front. Looking a little dead today. Oh, bronzer. I didn't really do I did the sculpting, but I didn't do the bronzer. My Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, that is not it. Where's my bronzer? Here it is. Forgot to put it back in my drawer. There it is. This is big. Love this guy. Warm up that face a little. I do, like, put it over a lot. But it's very, like, finely milled and not super pigmented, so it doesn't get too dark. And they have it by color, right? This is, yeah. Right, this is medium tone. I feel like they run a little light. Oops, I'm not medium. I am light. I'm not fair, but I'm not medium. So I'm actually light, but I have the number 2 medium bronzer. So it just kind of gave me a little extra color because I'm fading my colors. My color, I didn't have a ton of color to begin with, but you know what I mean. All right, that's it. Now I have to get to work. It was great to see you, Julie. Thank you for saying my podcasts are awesome. It makes me feel good. Because, when you start something new, you never know. So any feedback is great and appreciated. I'm going to put my little rings on. I have this Irish Claddagh ring. It's a heart. This is an opal. I love opals. And it has a little diamond on the top of it. I got this. My grandma loved Claddahs. The grandma, who passed away literally the week before COVID started, which I'm so glad she didn't have to experience that. They're real, my podcast. Yeah, I'm a real girl. So I got this when she passed away because it just felt like connected to her because she's Irish and loved Claddagh. And I saw it and I was like, it was like a little sign. So I was like, that's my grandma ring. And then just a random bloop, little flowers. All right, I'm gonna bounce. But yes, if you haven't listened to my podcast, it is called But Still She Thrives. And if you have it in you, it only takes like 30 seconds to a minute. If you scroll all the way down my like Apple Podcast, just the main page, you scroll down, there's 5 stars. And you can click that and write a little review. I don't know if you have to write a review, but if you give me 5 stars, that really helps my podcast like bump up in the algorithm, and it makes me feel special inside. Just kidding. No, but I would appreciate it so much. If you're one of my peeps, it would just, that's a way that you can help me out in my business. All right. Love you guys. And also, if there's anything you'd like me specifically to talk about, Julie, especially you, I know, because I know you listen and maybe you need to advise some people sometimes. If there's any questions you guys ever want me to talk about on my podcast, I would love that. I'd love to get any questions. So you can either leave it like on a comment on YouTube or email me at fiercemama, M-A-M-A-C, see for Christy, fiercemamac at Gmail. You can email it to me there, write it here, but just anything about narcissism, or anything like that. All right? Deuces. Oh, smooches and deuces.